Hello, testing. Just wanted to check my mic here. I'm going to do a quick run through of getting the Flux on Pinocchio to locally create a workflow to create a Flux image gen. So here we go. Let's look at this here. So I did this last night, and then it was a few things that were rough around the edges that I had to work through, but gave me an understanding of what was going on here. It is basically we're going to be, if you have not installed it yet, Pinocchio .computer to get Pinocchio, which is this right here is a browser. The connection right here is to my Shadow PC. I've just found it useful for trying to get more GPU power to do things. I have a local computer 2070 that just does not do enough, but it is enough. So, all right, let's see. Pinocchio browser, you can get it to here, and then you'll want to go to Discover and then install ComfyUI. We will be since nobody's in the room yet, I'm gonna just check my audio. All right, cool. So I'm going to see here. All right, looks like we got a couple of people looking here. So first things first, I've been doing most of the things through Pinocchio browser to get local setups done. Is the easiest way I've found. So if you go to Pinocchio.computer, you can install that, and there is an easy walkthrough there. So that is there. So I did this last night, and it was a little bit messy. So I wanted to get a clean version of it, but we want to get ComfyUI installed on Pinocchio. You can go to Discover. Once you have that, we can go here, and then we can. I have it launched already, but what you're going to want to do from right here is it's the simplest way to get what you're looking for to be done. But if you go to download models, first thing for me, what happened was that it was just on the SD3. So I couldn't get these ones to show. I didn't know they were going to show up. So I was like, okay, maybe I jumped the gun and I didn't get the right files or whatever. But I found that if you just update it, it will go through a process here. And then if you go back into models, you should see this. If you're wanting to develop in it a little bit more, that's what this is a guess on my part, is that dev workflow model is going to be the one that you're going to want. Otherwise, I think it's Schnell is the way I've been saying it, but it could just mean something, or SNL, or the user S Schnell. No, it would be Schnell. Anyway, this one down here is the model to use, and then what I thought was cool and just kind of a cute way of doing the way of pulling in the workflow is, let me pull in that. Okay. technical difficulties there. But these are a few of the websites. What I was going off of was one of Cocktail Peanut, a developer that's created the Pinocchio browser, or the group of developers has put this out. And I followed through to look and see how it was done, but let's see. I want to get the specific file that was used. Scroll through. So let me get the image and then I will pull that up. But if you go to these locations here, we will, you can also pull in the files, but you're going to want to go first thing, go to download models. If you don't see it there, go to update, and then I'll get the other workflow. I just didn't have that prepared here. So then you go to download models, and this is the one you're going to want. Okay, that is good. And then go over here. And then I think it was right, you could probably get it right here. Okay. This looks to be where you can get a lot of workflows. So let me see if it comes quickly. I was right on it. Yeah, it's this one. You will go to basically this right here. I'll put it in the here. And you will get, if you go here, you will get this. This is after you've gone downloaded models. That should pull in the model for you. And then this image right here, if you bring it over and drop it in, it's going to say that. That's one thing I found. But I think if you click on it, then do it, then it drops in that sweet workflow. So this is where I ran into a problem the other day, is that I didn't do the model import, because when I clicked here, these two ones right here, these are the models that are going to do everything to help you out with Flux. I had to update first. So I updated and then they showed up. That should be the easiest way for you, so that when you come in here, it should pull in this one, unet name, and then also the safe tensor files. They're going to be the meat and potatoes of the workflow. So let's see what we got going on here. Another thing cool I wanted to see if we could show anybody that would be interested is changing the look of all of this. But all right, let's see if we just queue this up, what's going to happen. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. It should be making a picture. It says, all right, so this, I'm going to just run this again. This should be what works. And if you're running into an error here, I have the location of the files as well. What you want to get is mainly, let's see if we can get the files exactly up. You are going to want to have this picture right here. So you're going to want to have in these folders in your Pinocchio location. So that's going to be right here. And then it's should, if you have not moved it, going to be Pinocchio API configure application models. And this should be where the files go. So I don't know why it's giving me a little baby whine about that. Maybe I got to click over or something. No. What did it say exactly? How would I just have to look at it? Would you look at that? But yes, anyway, the file locations are all going to be within the Pinocchio container, which makes it nice. This is currently running on a Shadow PC that is pretty beefed up, so it's kind of irritating that it's not just zipping through all this stuff. I've been trying to see if I needed to configure it because I want this to be burning at 100%. I just want to use every bit of it to do this process, and I don't see it doing that. This should go in a minute. But while I have that running, so steps, if you're still watching, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking this out. I hopefully, if this works and I can get it working faster, this would be what I would want to use more for image generation. If it can, start to compare to some of the other models, just because you have more freedom. And then you can adjust things the way you want with the Flux model. So hopefully this gets going here. Oh, all right. I clicked on it at like these, and all of these things are different parts of the workflow that you can be adjusted to your image creation. And we got a duck. All right, so what you need, if you're in Pinocchio ComfyUI and you need to download model, it's this model. If that does not show up, I recommend updating. If that does not then show up, these are the files and file locations anyone needs. what you want to do is make sure that all these files and folders are in the right folders. And if you can't get it through the model, then right here will give you the workflow. Then right here, I don't know if you can copy these or not. That should give you the tensor ones, and then this will do it there. So what basically I'm going to just put all this information within a post, so you can get that at Joe Pro on X. At Joe Pro AI is my handle, and then yeah, basically that ran pretty quick. So I'm gonna see how fast this actually can run here. And feel free, if you're in the room, to comment if you have any questions. I'm just going to, at this point, it's pretty simple if you can get to the right links. The problem comes in is when you don't have the right files, which I didn't have right away last night. I was like, can't be that easy, moving it right from the picture to the workflow. I mean, that'd be pretty wild. But yeah, so we want to get those files, and then I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna change this prompt here, and then I'll do the prompt over here. Let's see. Let's try to make it a little bit something the other ones can't do. Hmm. Picture of a I want to do something edgy, and I can't think of anything. I don't want to do anything that will offend anybody either. But yeah, normally you could put whatever context you want in here. That's kind of, I think, the comfort of it too, is that if you can run it locally, you're not poking around out there. But I'm going to try to get something, I guess, a little bit more on the violent side, because I think Dali and all those would maybe go against that picture. So normally that would get flagged, because it's like, well, I don't want to do bloodied. I had to figure out a way to do spell check in some of these, because I'm a right clicky person. But we'll just run that, see what's jamming. And then the other thing I was going to do for anybody that wanted to stick around was I wanted to run it on my system here. So did that. That went pretty quick. So let's see what we can do here. It seems like it's generating like a speed demon. So that must be what this specific workflow crushes that is like bam bam. So what can we do? Ooh. See if it even gets the context. This is a picture of the presidents. They would be doing some drugs which would normally not be able to be put in a picture. Oh yeah, Smokey Joe. So yeah, pretty much steps to do that. Get Pinocchio browser. That's one. Then we're going to go to ComfyUI and Discovery. If you've not played with this before, you're going to probably spend a good amount of time in the discovery of the different apps that are there. It's got plenty of other amazing ones that I'm currently trying to work on and get something moving. I need to get something doing here. But yeah, go through here and then we can get ComfyUI, and after that it is all about getting the model, making sure that these files are all in the locations, which can be gotten from Comfy Anonymous. Black Forest Labs, and you can get those files. So I'll post those links in my comment section. But other than that, I was going to run it against my other one if you want to see that too. But it seems like this workflow is working good. I'm going to do that quickly because one thing I found that was cool is changing the theme up on this. So let's see if I can add something here. 2070. Okay. Okay, so we got the same thing here. And this is going to be on a 2070. So this would be like a regular laptop, about 5 years old, I think this one is. We're going to go through the steps here. All right, we downloaded that. Drop in the duck. Whoa, my mouse is all whacked out here. There we go. All right, and then we got, let's see how quick this does it. Ooh. Oh, come on now. Oh, so it's downloading. So this might give you a... So, yep, thanks for tuning in. I will try to get my face back on here. But the main one for you, if you want to try to get to do this yourself with a good tutorial that is shows just what this is and gives a different workflow, but a workflow that does a little bit more checks and balances. If you want the other workflow, it is going to be at this location. And I'm working on my stream, so I'm trying to get it better so that please, if you're this is anything that you are interested in, please, follow me. I'm always getting into what is currently available, and then using it for, what I would use it for. But I do want to kind of try to present this to anybody that needs uh, a second set of eyes to kind of go over the steps. And I fail an awful lot at doing some of the steps, so it is good to see how to kind of work around those little spots that I find that my uh, user errors are common to somebody that might not know the locations and different things. So it's a good learning experience to see me fail, I guess. Uh, but yeah, everything with Pinocchio is going to go into your Pinocchio browser, and that is going to be all stored on your C drive. This is running on my local computer um, right now. While that loads, it's about a total size of 25 gigs. I think it's a 9 gig file and like a 6, maybe something along that. Around like 20 gigs of space. Could be wrong on that. Could be way off. So let me see. I guess while we watch this cook here, so I found this cool little thing that I was doing the other day. I like to make it look nice. So while we get there, that's looking at that. Then what you can do is from here, notice that I have a little bit of color combinations and stuff. What I did was I love doing this with ChatGPT and all the things. It's like they're AI, and the things I find them most useful for me are like changing massive sheets that I don't want to do. So an example of that is like this. So you can get a template of the file here. You can go, let's just throw that here and just be like, all right, come on. And then I just like to go, and what I'm doing is while I'm waiting for that to download in the background, I'm just quickly show how to change the color in here if anyone's interested. So what I do is I like to take the template file, then I go to my instance of whatever I'm working with here. And then I say, here's a file. Usually I'll copy and paste it. Please give me a dark mode that is futuristic out of this. I mean, I don't think I'm ever going to pick color combinations ever again. I don't think it is going to be my duty to. I'm going to explain what I want to something, and it's going to be able to change the hue. I wish it didn't do all that and just said, oh, for the sake of. All right, let's see where that download is. Sorry for anybody who's watching. Just trying to get this shown. I think it's almost done. Thanks for bearing with me. Essentially, if you just catching in, the point of this is if you want to get Flux into ComfyUI, and if you want that on Pinocchio, but really just ComfyUI, you're going to want to go to models, have it connect to Civet AI, and then you're going to update, and then it should be right here. I got that file. Alrighty. Hello. Okay, that's downloading. And I got okay. That didn't do anything I wanted, but well, yeah, I guess I can make it a little bit more neon, but you get the idea. You can tweak around with those settings, and it will create a theme for you. Man, it's like watching water boil at this point. But yep, we get the file over here. You can get the files if you need to download them directly from this Black Forest Labs. And hold on one second. All right, but I'm gonna have to cut the stream short here. But essentially, what we got going on, I will. This is gonna download, but you'll have the download model download here. But we'll go back to the other screen, and you'll get the idea. Okay. We got that, and we got this, and then you're gonna want to make sure Flux One. This is in unet underscore name, safe tensors, and then this one. And then you can do okay. And then that will shoot through here. And look at these guys. All right. All right. I will check you later. If you need anything, you can go to Joe Pro AI at Joe Pro AI on Twitter. Just message in the comments if you need some section to this. But it's Pinocchio browser. That is Pinocchio .computer, and then you will get that. You will download ComfyUI. That is in Discovery. From there, you can go into the downloads. Downloads might not show Flux right away. That's what I found to happen. But you could update down here. It springs it in there. This on my 2070 right now is taking probably upwards of like 7 minutes to download everything. And then it is going to put it in the locations you need. This is where you'll get the errors if you're getting errors. You need to load version diffusion model into the UNet folder, load the clips and tensors here. If you can't find them, last case scenario, you could, or not last case scenario, you could follow this one along. This will give you an example to go there. And then this Comfy Anonymous, that seems to be the directories that these are going down, these two. So Black Forest Labs and Comfy Anonymous. You could probably find it there. If you're getting any sort of error after that, you just message me and I'll walk you through it. But thanks for tuning in. Hopefully that gets some idea of this. But yeah, it looks like if you can kind of focus the GPU on it, and you can run this locally, there's probably a lot of fine tuning you can get done and just have the whatever you want generator for images pretty quickly. And I can only imagine these things as stable diffusion models get better and better and better. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Hopefully this is a better quick tutorial for Pinocchio Flux and ComfyUI. Appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day and a good night.